So I would like to ask question about gods
Okay.
and about strange-looking people, especially about myths and giants.
Hmm.
Because now the people who's ruling us doesn't look like giants or myths. Even like a
No, they're not
English,
freaks. Yeah.
yeah, even English queen looks like an old lady, like a normal old lady that you can meet down the street where we're
American
living.
presidents tend to be very tall. There are actually very few American presidents who weren't over 6 feet tall, which is actually kind of remarkable.
Uh-huh. So you think it's still
There's still a little bit of it left. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's all these rules about who could become a president. Like in the 19th century, you had to have a beard. In the 20th century, you can't have a beard. You have to be very tall, clean shaven, have a few other obvious physical features. So there are kind of rules, but in a way, politicians are supposed to be imposing, but a little bit bland.
So do you think we come back to normality? Like we want to see like normal average person and then we attribute a king's qualities to them?
Well, the interesting thing about kingship is it's still a little random. Someone once said that one of the reasons why the monarchy is so popular here in the UK is because they're the only celebrities that can't do something you can't do. In a sense that, like, most of the people who you see on TV, who are profiled, who live these luxurious lives, have something going for them that sets them apart from everyone else, in the sense that, either they're talented, or they can play sports well, they're musicians, maybe they're very rich, and but if so, they're usually assumed to have achieved something. Anyway, they're not just some random person taken off the street. They're very beautiful. Whereas, the Queen really doesn't have anything going for her. Prince Charles, they're just might as well have just had a lottery, grabbed some person off the street and said, okay, we'll give you all the money and the power. And in a way, they're not particularly beautiful. They're not particularly smart. They're not particularly anything. And thus, they're kind of the gods of the lower middle class.